Hey there, welcome to today's video. Today we're diving into how to design an awesome podcast iOS app using the cursor editor with Claude 3.7 Sonnet. Whether you're a design newbie or an experienced developer, this video will help you unlock the potential of AI-assisted design. Ready? Let's get started. Before we begin, let's set up our tools. Cursor is a powerful code editor with built-in AI capabilities, and Claude 3.7 Sonnet is one of the latest AI assistants from Anthropic. Now we're ready to begin our design journey. Typically, when we want Cursor to generate detailed interfaces, we need to provide detailed prompts, and the more specific, the better. However, many people with limited design experience find it challenging to create comprehensive prompts in one go. In such cases, we can have Cursor help us develop more detailed prompts based on our basic descriptions. In Cursor, I can describe my requirements like this. Please help me generate a standard prompt that I can use to design the UI/UX for an iOS podcast app. I need to know the key pages typically included in these apps and the essential features and elements each page should have. Bam! It just gave us a laundry list of design specs, from layout to color theme to interaction patterns. Now, it helped us create detailed design requirements specifying each page and its design needs. With a simple request, Cursor can generate more specific prompts for us. Based on this, we can ask it to focus more on UI design. I can request the requirements like this. Please provide me with additional design requirements. The design should be both aesthetically pleasing and comfortable, and using the below theme color. If you're curious about how I got the theme colors, here's the secret: this website. Just select any design you like, click Export, and it will give you all the colors used in that design. Then you simply paste them into Cursor. That's all there is to it. Before we dive into the code, one more thing. I want all the app screens to be displayed side by side in a single index HTML file. But let's be smart about this. Cursor sometimes gets interrupted when generating too much code at once. So instead of asking for everything in one go, let's have Cursor generate smaller chunks at a time. That way, we can build up our complete design piece by piece without hitting any roadblocks. The requirement is like this. I hope that in the end, all the app interfaces can be displayed all pages in a side-by-side on a single index. HTML page includes CSS and JavaScript, and that the cursor generates only a part each time during the generation process to avoid interruptions caused by overly long content. Please help me update the prompt. Now we're ready to generate the code. Before that, let's create a new note where we can paste all the prompts we get from Cursor. On the left panel, click Notepads. Create a new notepad named Tips. Just pass the prompt we just had and remove the unnecessary paragraph. This way, whenever we need to provide a prompt, we can simply tag our note in the chat with an @mention. Pretty convenient, right? Now we can have Cursor generate code based on our prompt. This process will take a little time, so we just need to wait for it to complete. Now we can see that the generation is finished. Let's make a small change here. Use iPhone 16 frame design instead. After the update, looks like the dynamic island is a bit bigger. Let's make it a bit smaller. Alright, now it looks better. If you look closely, you'll notice the phone information bar is a bit low. Let's fix that. Design is actually quite a detail-oriented process. We need to repeatedly ask Cursor to make adjustments until everything meets our requirements. Now, it looks better. So far, we've completed the overall design. But if you dig into the details, you'll find there are still many issues. For example, when you scroll up and down on the screen, the navigation bar scrolls with it. For details like this, you'll need to communicate back and forth with Cursor to get them fixed. Finally, if you look back at the design results shown at the beginning of the video, you'll notice our app used actual images instead of placeholders. If you're not completely satisfied with what we have so far, you can ask Cursor to generate the necessary images for the app through an MCP server, as we covered in our previous video. That's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.